Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Hi everyone. I'm guessing you will keep ignoring me in this episode as well.
Yes, I was ignoring you. So, let's go. Oh, I can talk to him?
Let's go.
Oh, nah. Oh, wait. We're gonna have a lot to read now, CIARA. Move away.
Where to?
No, not you. You ready?
Jasper Post Box, AI 31, PE, background. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and reinforming the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel had been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. Arctic Queen, AI 10, KE, supplementary materials. Redacted interview November 20th, 1974.
Can you tell us why you left your building that day?
I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out. Happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later, beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fall on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen?
You kept the refrigerator after the accident. Why?
It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then.
Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it?
They'd gotten stuck to it, or something. I thought about cutting them off those magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them, you know. Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge got to do with the building collapse anyhow?
End of relevant portion. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in? Like, the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status? I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. And that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. I do.
Was Mr. Dead Dog? I must have... Oh well, I haven't read everything. That might explain it. So, wait a second.
When it was clear we couldn't contain the altered item, Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
I don't even know if I'm going to
That was
the
brave of you.
right direction coming here because...
I'm the medic. It's my job.
Oh, okay, there was only these things. Move away! Who did he... Okay. That's where we came from, so we carry on.
We're almost out of the threshold.
Yep. That was easy. Oof, look at this. Stuff there as well. What the hell do I get there? No, not this way. What? Just ambushed me, like quite bad actually. Is only going to switch? Okay. Thank you for waiting for me, I guess. Let's see. Wow, this one was level 9,
Come on.
so...
The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
I have checked everything around here, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
Yeah, it's just a little hard to understand because everything is at. We are going to have company now. No. Okay, I guess I'll catch you there. What the hell is that? Okay, just in case. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, copy me then. Yeah, I'll admit it. I know
Hold
already
on.
what happens.
Something's wrong with him.
Yeah.
Shit.
Horowitz. Oh, God, no. You his motherfuckers took her!
Okay, we did it.
I should talk to Wells.
Yeah.
Make sure he's okay.
I mean, we will talk to Wells, of course. Oh. Okay, sorry, this is gonna happen more and more. Okay.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot do that because oh no, this is not the one I need to follow. Sorry, let me change it. Unfortunately, I need to do this before I even try to do the rest. Even though, why would they give me the mission now? But the point is, I know for the anchor I need to be able to fly. And can't fly yet. So, okay, we need to go and do this. Weapons out already? Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Oh, come on. There's no need to die that way. Okay. Apparently that's what you guys do. That disappearing tent.
Curtain.
There was nothing. Okay. So up we go. Oh yeah.
This place looks different.
This place is kind of different indeed. Say hi to the mold.
High mold.
Have I taken them all? Nice. We stay here and I'll show you one very cool thing now.
Oh yeah, sure. Get ready for another Coward's Way masterclass, people.
Okay, okay, two. Three. Come on. Anyone? God damn. I wasn't expecting anything so powerful right now. Where's the other one? Behind me.
Well done, you basically hid away the whole time and still managed to get yourself almost killed.
Yeah, well, it did take me by surprise. So... well, you know, the important bit is that I managed to survive.
That somewhat goes against the game's idea of fighting the enemy, but fine, if the game lets you do it, it's probably fair. Autopsy report, subject, redacted, summary. The deceased was a redacted-year-old redacted with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold, in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles presumably, but not provably, caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted, however their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Refer to File 5-94-2716 for full report.
Whatever.
Why would they hide the mold problem?
Yeah, well, you will understand why they did it later on. The game explains it quite well, actually. Oh. Told you, hidden stuff. It was actually quite clever to put those paintings or, you know, pictures. Just to say, oh, look, the picture of a hole. God knows why.
FPS stuttering detected.
Yeah, I did see the hiccup.
I will lower my CPU usage. Anyway, this game does have some optimization issues on AMD.
Okay. I've gotten somewhere. Am I going to get under attack?
You found quite a few weapon modifiers. I suggest you revise your equipment for better offense/defense.
Yeah, lots of good stuff. I'm gonna have to check my weapons. At some point, eventually. Okay. check everything before I even... Oh, another one. Anyways, let's check around.
There are more items to collect in this part of the game.
Yeah, actually you're right, this place seems to be particularly full of stuff to take. Maybe because it's a new place? I don't know.
Wolf Globe, AI 72, PE, containment procedure. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited, as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Description/altered effect. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redacted and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it, named Tanrilio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers.
Level 6 again. What's up here? Oh.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight. A slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Okay, sorry for all the movement. Also, the audio was quite low. Is there something up there? Oh no, it's just the projector room. This thing is gonna go on loop, probably. Okay, other side.
Wouldn't it be advisable to move on to the next area?
Told Judge, I'll check everything before I even try it. What room is this? Oh, nice.
Important, feels important, and urgent vision. Writing this down so I don't forget, saw this dream when I fell asleep during Dr. Darlin presentation. A food poisoning. I ate a mushroom salad for lunch. Do not wipe. This is a warning. I saw 1. An inverted black pyramid, the board. The astral plane. Then a red pyramid appeared underneath. What's that? It felt scary and bad news. 2. They move to be on top of each other, like elevator lights. Going up. Is this the sector elevator? Then they connected/docked. 3. It's an hourglass. A doomsday clock. It started flashing wildly, the sand is leaving down. Oh no, felt terrible. 4. Now it's all down and the red on the top. This can't happen, we must stop this from happening. 5. They rule us now. I woke up screaming. This is a warning. Moirvo. This deserves some input from you, Luca.
I mean, like, I don't really know how to comment it this way on, you know, off the top of my head, but yeah, well, I actually did a thumbnail for the second video, I think, with something similar to this. And yeah, it seems like the world of the East and the board getting on a little war, if you want to put it that way. If you can call it a war, really.
We could speculate the hiss is slowly draining/taking over the board, swapping its resonance with the boards.
Okay, completely nothing. Here, starts to go down. Cool.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Oh my god, Jesse. There's something I'm not sure I understand about this place, but yeah, never mind. Spooky. Now, if you see empty triangle, full triangle, also on the opposite sides of the door, which I don't know. It could be a theory if I could understand what this is.
Opposite universes at the sides of a corridor/passage could be a fitting metaphor. Also, one of the triangles is empty, suggesting that quote-unquote energy has leaked away.
Never mind. I'd rather not stay. Oof. Okay. Somebody went a little weird.
This looks like a continuation of the aforementioned metaphor. I believe this is a representation of that same concept imprinted onto the motel. If this is a gateway to opposite universes, it makes sense it would show similarities to the universes it leads to.
This one is normal. Seemingly nothing to do.
Or maybe the devs just wanted to play with the gamers.
So what did they do? Did they flip the first room? I did.
This also ties in with what I just theorized. Just like the inverted black pyramid transferred to the bottom, flipping the painting flips the upside down room.
Okay, at the very least we know this is in Texas. Or in Nevada. Yep, my theory went down quite quickly. Or in Montana. Ah, they did it on purpose. Okay, let's go.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be.
That one is
Things
broken.
as hard for him as they were for me. Maybe in here, they were even harder.
I wonder if there's more on that side. Maybe able to fly to the very lowest one. There's also something up there.
FPS stuttering detected.
Why all this stupid... Yeah, it started too much. It started to bother me.
Sorry, I cannot lower my CPU usage any further.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for this.
Power and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there. Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Jessie can be mean.
Hey, listen to this.
I think that's why Jessie played that way.
What? Was that English or a made-up language?
Get it?
Yeah, let's leave.
I do not see what is humorous about an escape
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
So, let's go get the object of power first. Then we think about the... whatever. Okay. Gotta admit I dealt with that quite well.
I got to give it to you. That was good, but you can do better. At any rate, it'll be more fun once you get the next OOP under control.
Yeah, you're right.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Of course she's not. Oh, look who's coming. Oh no, I'll go one right here actually. Yeah, they're already telling me I'm gonna have some good company.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Okay.
That person seems to be at the bottom of a barrel.
Yeah, that did absolutely sound nice, you're right. So people are fighting? Yeah. Are you guys good? Are you okay? She keeps staring the nuts. Damn it. God, look at him. Don't look down, look. The eyes, they're... Oh God, that's weird. Okay, let's carry on.
You may want to go faster. This video is quite long already.
I said, I know.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Let's do that then. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it for like a cinematographic effect. I don't even remember how this is. Oh, I got enemies, of course I got enemies. Why did I even friggin' wonder? Damn, is he strong. Ah, it's Salvador.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss.
Oof.
No one here does.
I didn't remember it was gonna be Salvador.
Really? That's kind of important.
No, it really didn't.
Okay. The TV. Another.
Okay. Read this, then we go for the... Oh, you got more than one.
It should never have been accessible to low-clearance staff in the first place. Lynn Salvador. Ocelot's anchor, AI-11, UE, background. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Redacted. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew redacted by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Redacted rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, Redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the Redacted to the U.S. port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau via the Redacted.
Object of power going nuts.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so now that we're done with you, nice.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Let's see if I remember well. Yeah.
"48 minutes and counting.
We'll be fine.
Sounds like the devs vibe before releasing Duke Nukem Forever."
Okay, all the reference, but yeah, I liked it. Well done, right? Yeah, let's carry on. You can read that. Yeah, well, I was gonna say tomorrow, but you know what I mean. Sorry, no time to play right now. Okay, let's read that stuff.
Benikoff TV, OOP7-KE, Containment Procedure. No unique containment procedures required while bound. Description/paratility. A CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate itself off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of redacted. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to harness this effect for their own use. See report redacted for the results tested with prime candidate redacted. The object is currently bound by redacted. Background. The object was first discovered in a local news story from redacted Kansas. A figure had been seen redacted over buildings. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town, who discovered that a man named Redacted had bound himself to the object. Mr. Redacted was detained, see case 39, HQ 656, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. Ramen Lantern, AI 69, KE, background. The lantern was discovered at a street-side ramen shop in Tokyo, Japan named Redacted. The shop gained immense popularity due to this item, this shining beacon hanging in its doorway. A visiting documentarian was similarly enthralled by the crimson luster of the lantern and helped it find international acclaim through a television series highlighting the world's finest restaurants. Audiences' interest in the lantern brought it to the attention of the Bureau, and soon the lantern found its way here, to us. I write this as I sit beside the very item. Its light is so comforting, so familiar. It reminds me of summer nights when I was a boy. The sun setting, the air warm, the chittering song of the evening insects. The lantern knows we all want to feel safe, at home, secure in the knowledge that the world won't change, and neither will we. We'll be young and happy forever, here in its glow. Appendix. The author of this document was detained shortly after this case file was distributed. Individual handling of the item is now prohibited. Information in this document may be compromised by the author's obvious infatuation with the item.
Yeah, well guys, whether there are enemies trying to come at me or not, I think we're done. I mean, with this video I'll probably carry on, still have time. So yeah, thank you very much everyone, and me and CIARA, we're gonna see you the next time.